Okay, so I'm going to mention something before I start this video, and I probably don't even need to because you probably won't notice, but obviously now that I've mentioned it, you will notice. Oh well. So this top is too small for me and it's not sitting right. It took me, I do not know how long, to actually get my head through the hole. I know for a fact I'm going to struggle even more to get it off as well, and it's so freaking tight. But it just doesn't sit right up here. And I can't be bothered struggling to get it off to change, so I'm just going to live in it for now. Ugh, what a morning I've had so far. I'm literally just back from the dentist and I just need to sit and film and speak to you guys and put makeup on and eat some chocolate. It's probably the reason I had to go to the dentist, like. And for my eyes today, I do apologise, I'm actually going to be going in between 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I was actually going through my drawer where I have like my smaller eyeshadow palettes, like these wee sizes here, because I've noticed that I rarely go for like my smaller eyeshadow palettes. I always just grab my big ones. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be using, or trying to use, like these 3 different eyeshadow palettes that I've got and I've never used. I do not know how long I've actually had this one. It's from XX Revolution. It's their Brittany palette and I've not touched it. I haven't even swatched it or anything. This wee one is from Colourpop and it is the Lyric Pressed Powder palette. And then this wee one here is also from Colourpop and it is the 143 Powder Pressed Powder palette. Sorry. These wee palettes here from Colourpop are actually really nice, and in the centre we have pressed glitters and then we have obviously a couple of matte shades and also a couple of shimmers. Same with this palette here, we have a couple of mattes and a couple of shimmers, so I'm just going to be kind of going in between the 3 of them, just kind of get a wee bit of use out of them, see what they're like, see what's good. And then for my primer, this is from Colourpop and this is the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. Just going to take a couple of pumps of that just on tips my fingers. Such an amazing wee primer. I love it. It's been so long since I've used it though. But it's just, oh, it's so good. Do you know, it's nearly like a moisturiser. Like that's literally how it feels. Like obviously it's not as thick as a moisturiser, but it just feels like a really nice serum on the skin. It's beautiful. And for foundation, I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Foundation. And this is in the shade Fair, which I think it might be. I can never win! I think my foundation is either too light for my body or just too dark. I can never win, but see, once we have concealer and we have bronze and everything, it'll look fine, honestly. I'm going to go in with a wee bit of this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. Whoa, I look crazy. Why do I look crazy? We need to bronze this face. Oh my god. Why do I do this to myself every time? That's the foundation stick from MUA and it's the Pro Base Foundation Stick in the shade 180. I love this for cream contour because it is so creamy and really easy to blend, and it's such a really nice colour as well. So good. Oh, it's starting to look better already. Oh, do you know what I really need to film next week? Tati had done one of these videos, basically like talking and sharing with you is like my favourite, like my all-time favourite makeup product from like each category. There we go. See, these 3 products together, they are just absolutely beautiful, especially the foundation and this wee bronzer stick, because it's just nicely warmed up my skin without it looking too orange or like too overdone or just too cakey or anything. But no, I love doing my base makeup. I absolutely love it. Like doing your eyeshadow is great and all because that's whenever you can get like really creative and all. But nah, see, just like perfecting your base. Oh, chef's kiss. Love it. To do a wee bit of baking, I'm going to be taking the I Heart Revolution coconut scented baking powder. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It has been so long, my friend, since we've used this. Oh shit. Oh, who remembers this back in the day? Well, it wasn't really that long ago. I was absolutely obsessed with this powder. It's probably one of the best like loose setting powders from the drugstore. I find it really hard to actually find a good loose setting powder from the drugstore. Jesus Christ. I am a wee bit of a snob whenever it comes to loose powders. All my loose powders are like high end or luxury or something, but this one is just so good. And there's the Coty Airspun. Oh, and there's the one from ELF. The Halo Glow. But honestly, like that's the only three I've tried that are actually decent, that maintain the brightness within your under eyes if that's what you want. Sets really nicely, it doesn't go cakey, you don't crease throughout the day. I don't know. All the other ones I've tried just haven't worked for me, unfortunately. And then I'm going to use this wee setting spray from Colourpop, the Glisten Up one. And then to highlight. Please excuse the absolute dirt of this highlighter, it's absolutely disgusting. This is from MUA and it is the Undress Your Skin highlighter in the shade Radiant Cashmere. These wee highlighters, I think they're only £3 on Beauty Bay, and I really like them actually, especially this colour. There is a couple of other colours that are a wee bit dodge, but this one is so good. So over the past, I would say like the past actually month or so, I've been on a wee bit of a no buy. Obviously, as you know, me and Kyle are really knuckling down at the minute to try and save for a house. Yeah, I've been on a wee bit of a no buy to try and save money, and then I cracked. I cracked and spent a fortune. Like I said in one of my previous vlogs, well, it's actually not up yet, Kyle doesn't watch my videos. So I'm okay to like discuss these things with you guys, you know, just between us. But yeah, I cracked. I got an order from ASOS, Colourpop, Feel Unique, like fantastic, Pretty Little Thing. Like I never shop off Pretty Little Thing. But I done an order anyway. Morphe. The Feel Unique order, I was just on getting a few wee bits and bobs I was just wanting to top up on, like hairspray, shampoo and conditioner, my wee fake tan that I use. And yeah, like one thing led to another and I spent an absolute fortune. And of course he was around at my house the other day and he seen the box and he was like, what have you done? Needless to say, I was a bit pissed whenever it came to the Feel Unique package, but I don't know what he was complaining about because I got him this wee free aftershave from Prada. You know, like I had the choice to get him this or probably like a shampoo and conditioner sample, but I got him this, so we can't complain. And I've already squirted it twice to smell it. So he might get a couple of squirts out of that. So hopefully my Colourpop order will be here either this week or next, so stay tuned for a Colourpop haul. As per usual, I'm just going to use my Colourpop Emotarian. Just like to use this just on the tip of my nose. So for blush, I got this new the other day from L'Oreal, and it is the Melon Dollar Baby blush, and it's in the shade Watermelon Addict. So obviously they had the peach one, which I had for ages. Oh my god, can you just remember that blush and how long it took me to go through that? It was like 5 years. Wonder if this is going to happen with this blush. But anyway, it smells so nice. It doesn't necessarily smell like watermelon or melony, but it smells nice anyway. It smells pretty. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Then for bronzer, this is from Beauty Bay in the shade Fun. But yeah, again, for like such an affordable bronzer, it's really good. Okay guys, so I just went off camera there, and just done this eye to kind of see where it's going, and this is kind of what we have so far. So I'm just going to apply a wee bit of the P. Louise eyeshadow base first of all, and just blend that in. More so on the inner corner actually, because we're going in with the pink shade from the XX Revolution palette, and I don't really trust Revolution eyeshadows that well, to be honest, so I always like to have a sticky base whenever I'm using them. So first of all, I'm going to go in with this wee XX Revolution palette in the shade, well, the palette's called Brittany. So I'm first going to be taking this bright pink here on just a wee bullet brush. Like, this is the thing with Revolution eyeshadows, like they're not the best in my opinion. They can be okay, like they're drugstore, they're alright, but I find that some of their palettes, not all of them, they just are, they're hit or miss. I'm just placing that shadow just within the inner corner at the crease, of course. And then I'm just going to bring it over halfway. And then once I'm kind of happy enough of that pigment build up, I'm just going to go and kind of tap over the edges, just kind of diffuse them a wee bit, so it's just going to be easier to blend. Then I'm going to go into this shade here. I am really liking this makeup look. Like, it's nothing spectacular or different, but I love just like a nice neutral tone brown or something, and just like a pop of something at the inner corner. Oh, I love it. Like, this would look class if it was like a yellow or an orange or like a blue or something, or even purple. Love it. Like, the shade is okay, like once you actually build it up it's fine and it's easy to blend. I suppose that's the main thing, but it just takes you a while to get there. I've gone into this wee Colourpop palette and I'm going to be taking this shade here, just starting within the crease, and I'm just going to curve that round, just packing this on this area here, and then onto the lid as well. And then just using tapping motions, I'm just going to disperse that shade over and blending it in to the pink. Oh my god! I need some chocolate. I've got eyeshadow in my mouth. Oh my god. I swear I wasn't eating the eyeshadow. I wouldn't be surprised. So here's the thing. Just give me a minute. Don't like talking with my mouth full, and God forbid you do it on the internet in case you offend somebody. But here's the thing. I used completely different brushes to do this side, and I can't use them on this side. So I obviously can't use them on camera, but so going on with these wee buff and blend brushes, because that wee brush just was not working at all. Wasn't working in my favour. So I'm just going to start and try and blend this out now. So also just taking no product on that brush, and I'm just going to just go up the centre of the lid to kind of blend the brown and pink together. And you would kind of think that it would start to look a wee bit dirty, but just be careful with your blending and try not to overblend. Blend it enough to the point where it doesn't look like a complete and utter harsh line down the centre of your lid, but don't overblend to the point where it looks dirty. It is kind of like a happy medium, but just kind of be a wee bit cautious with that. Taking the P. Louise base again, I'm just going to cut my crease. Then I went into this wee palette from Colourpop and I took this wee pink shimmer shade here. I'm just going to take this on the exact same brush that I cut the crease with. I was going to take this shade here. The shimmer shades in these palettes are like, they're nice and everything, but they seem to be like pressed really, really hard. Like they're just so stiff and hard, whereas you dip your finger into the Colourpop ones and you can just automatically, you can just feel the difference. Like they're so much more creamier and butterier. I don't know. Then I just went into the wee XX Revolution palette. I took this wee shade here. I was going to apply it all over the lid, but I think it's actually just nice, just like built up at the inner corner and just like gradually blend it out. So I'm going to go into these two shades again, just kind of taking a mixture between like the both of them and everything. And I'm just spending this time just to build up that brown shade on the lids and just kind of blending it into the pink. I'm just sitting here waiting for my lashes to dry. I'm using the Jack Jossa lashes from Be Perfect Cosmetics, and of course I'm literally just sitting here like trying to pick out like affordable drugstore nude liquid lip, and I'm kind of thinking this would look really cool with a bright pink. What do you think? Ah, that rhymed. I have this wee lip vinyl from Revolution and it's just their Intense Shine lip gloss in the shade Bubblegum. Do you know, I haven't even used it. That looks class. I'm taking this wee Revolution lip liner and it's in the shade Cutie, so it's just like a nice wee bright pink. This is also new that I've never used before, and this is from NYX and it is their Lingerie XXL. That's the most hideous colour I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay, do you know what? That's actually quite a nice colour. I'm kind of just looking at it, comparing it to my eyes, and they don't go at all. If I had a different colour on my eyes, this would be pretty nice actually. Jesus Christ! This applicator is massive. So intimidating. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this wee lip gloss just on top, and it's the lip vinyl from Revolution in the shade Bubblegum. Oh my god. I'm not too sure how this is coming off on camera, but this is like literally Barbie pink. I love it. Okay, so that's lashes on, and I swear I'm still applying some of this. I am obsessed with this lip gloss, and I don't even like lip gloss. Oh, it's all up my teeth. Sexy. See the amount of shades that they had in this lip gloss as well, by the way, all the way from nudes, reds, pinks. I might actually go on and maybe see if there's like a really nice nude colour. I think I got this off the Revolution website, but they do have these on Beauty Bay. I'll obviously, of course, link them down below for you. Okay guys, so this completes this makeup look. Just give you a wee close-up as well. I'm actually so happy that I paired this with a bright pink lip. It's definitely not me at all, but sure, what the hell, it's Friday. These wee palettes were actually really nice, and of course with these ones here being from Colourpop, they are pretty affordable. As far as I'm aware, Colourpop are actually holding a sale at the minute, a 25% off sale, so I would say these are going to be even more affordable along with like most other products. Other than that guys, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching. Other products obviously will be listed down below in the description box for you, along with my Instagram, so don't forget to go and follow me on there as well. And yeah, hope you're all staying safe and well. Please kindly get yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video. There is no way I'm for kissing my fingers with these lips.